Good morning. I'm Pastor Chavaleh Forgy, and I'm so glad to welcome you virtually to Mount Cross this morning. I have a possum that lives under my porch. In fact, I think it's probably a family of possums, and I love this creature. I mean, first of all, there's a graphic t-shirt that I have seen before that has a hissing possum on it. It says, "I'm a delight." And I think it's the most hysterical thing that I've ever seen. And this little creature, I mean, it's not a very big creature, but it's the toughest creature in the world. And when you walk over my deck, porch, whatever you want to call it, if it is there and feeling protective, because sometimes it just wants to be subtle. But if it's there and feeling protective, it has the lowest, most blood-curdling growl that you've ever heard in your life. And sometimes they hiss too, and that's another terrifying sound. But this growl, it seems like it comes from a 20-foot T-Rex or something like that. But no, it's this little tiny, cool creature. My dogs do not love the possum that lives under my porch. They run to the spot and look down, and the possum looks up and hisses, and they look down and bark, and no one really cares about the presence of the other. They just have a little Cold War going on. But I ran across this prayer by Brian Doyle in his wonderful, wonderful book, A Book of Uncommon Prayer. And it is a prayer for opossums, you poor, ugly, disdained, perfect creatures. And I loved it so much, I wanted to share it with you this morning. So here is Brian Doyle's prayer for opossums. Ah, we say they are ugly, and they look like insane cats on major psychotropic drugs, but A, other possums don't think they're ugly, and B, the Lord of all things set them in motion. So, who are we to get snotty about appearance? Also, can you imagine what they think of our appearance? Our ludicrously brief tails and teeth as dense as fences? Maybe all beings are beautiful, and we would be wise to admit this. Maybe all things that live are beautiful beyond understanding, even the New York Yankees. Remember, this is Brian Doyle's prejudice, not mine. Maybe life is the very definition of beauty, and all this attention on the exterior is shallow and stupid. I mean, look in your own life. Aren't the most beautiful souls you know hardly ever the most handsome or pretty ones? Isn't exterior beauty kind of dangerous for the person inside who so easily can get sucked into believing it matters? Or even worse, learning how to use it for money or power? Aren't all women beautiful and all men handsome in their hilarious unhandsomeness and unbeautifulness? So let us join tails and teeth in celebration of the possum, the poster child for the beauty of what is, and ask the designer to lend us wisdom in the matter of seeing miracles clearly all around us, including, unbelievably but truly, in the two incredible creatures hissing and snarling nasally on the fence above the garbage can, or in my case, under my deck. And so, amen. Have a great rest of the week, and I'll see you Sunday.